It's that time of year again. Time to do a back to school stock take. If you're new around here, hi, I'm Ree from mummyoffour.com. Welcome. You may be wondering, what on earth is the back to school stock take, Ree? Well, basically every year I go through what my children already have so that I don't end up buying stuff I don't need to for back to school, because quite frankly, back to school shopping is expensive enough as it is. I have 4 children, one of which is in university, 3 of which are at home. So we're going through the back to school stock take for 3 of my little ones today, including my youngest son, my second child, who is going from primary school up to secondary school. So there will be a whole load of changes that we need to go through. So let's get on with it. So as always, I am starting with my back to school checklist. This is a free printable that you get when you join my email club, which is also free. So you can find that with a QR code on screen now. You can scan with your phone if you're watching on a TV. You can type in the link on the screen or use the link down in the description. And then you just get emails from me with free printables like this and updates, all that kind of thing, all the stuff to get you organised. So this one in particular is a 3-page printable with everything you're going to need for back to school for your children. There are spaces if there are specific things that your child needs for school that's on your specific school's back to school list that isn't necessarily on here, and you can cross off anything you don't need. So it's 3 pages long, and I'm going to do this for each of my children, going through the size that they require for the item, the total number of things they're going to need, the current stock, what I've either already purchased, because 1 or 2 things I have already purchased prior to today, purely because Will is going up to secondary school. I know he needs certain things, because most years, some of last year's uniform would be any good. This year, that's not the case. Like, he's going from navy trousers to black trousers, so just nothing's going to work. So current stock of things I've either already got, already bought, and stuff still to get, and then tick it off when the whole thing is done. That's going to be really satisfying to have all of this ticked off. And the idea is at the end of today, I will have a much shorter, much more affordable back to school shopping list. Okay, I think we're going to start with Will today, because his is a lot more straightforward in that most of the stuff that he had previously is just going for donation. It's not going to be any good for the girls. So with the girls, some of the stuff that was Bella's would be good for Zara. The girls don't wear anything that Will wears. They have different types of polo shirts. They have skirts and pinafores and things, not trousers. So none of his stuff's going to be any good. I will be passing that on and donating that uniform. Yeah, let's start with an easy win, and we'll start with Will. Okay, well, or Captain Will, because he's been helping me with the online check-in for the Disney cruise this morning.
Yep.
Ahoy. Shall we do this?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, so the children have all of the uniform organised in by day. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, etc. in these. This cupboard's looking a little stuffed. Well, I think we're going to have a little declutter of all this, as well as a sort of all this. So let's start by emptying it all. Should we empty it all?
Okay.
And should we take it into Mummy's room? There's a bit more space.
Okay.
Let's do it, shall we? Let's do it. It's going to feel good when it's done, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been as cold as a bucket of ice. I've been trapped like curious mice, and I've been looking for a way out into the sparkling light. I've been a lost balloon in the blue, and like Tom, free falling without a clue. I didn't know what to do until I first saw you.
Oh, good grief. So all of this has managed to come out the bottom of Will's wardrobe. It's going to have to be sorted another day. But one thing I have found are these glass calyx shells, which we can use as dividers to separate out these shells, which are great for Lego. And there's 2 of those. So if we can put a glass shelf there and a glass shelf there, we'll free up 2 more boxes. How's that sound, Captain Will?
Good.
Oh, you've switched hats now, have you?
Yeah.
Excellent. Did you find that in the wardrobe?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, let's go into Mummy's room and sort out your back to school stuff. We've made a bit of a mess.
Yep.
But I'm feeling quite confident. So we're going to just start with your name, which is Will's. If you haven't met William, this is my Will, my Wikipedia, and you're going into school year 7.
Yeah.
We call him Wikipedia because you know everything about Disney. So if you watch my Disney channel, my Disney vlogs, You know all the facts, don't you?
Yep.
All the facts. Are you going to wear that hat? I know you wear it in Disney. You're going to wear it through this whole back to school stock check. Okay, fine. That's your choice if that's what you want to do. Right, tops and polo shirts. You were in these. None of them are any good now. None of them are any good for the girls. So they're all going to be donated. We did go and purchase your new back to school polo tops. We made a decision to get 5 of them. Now the girls will wear the same polo tops as you when they come through. So if you've grown out of them, Bella comes through, then they could be reused if they are not too shabby. Current stock, 5. Still to get, 0 done. Yes. Look at that. So far, so good. Yay! Jumpers or cardigans. You do not need cardigans, but again, we decided to get the 5. The reason we do this is if it's affordable for you, if it is something that's manageable for you, to get 5, if you can get 5, you can organise them all on the weekends. You can put them into uniform slots, and then that is so much easier, isn't it, in the mornings? Now, obviously, this is more affordable if you're able to buy supermarket versions of things, which some schools allow, some schools do not. Some have got to have the badge and the branded. We've managed to get 5 of everything. You can also check out Facebook Marketplace, school uniform pre-loved sales, if that is something that makes it more affordable for you. But if you can, the more you can get, the better. If you've got an especially neat and tidy child that never gets messy and needs a few jumpers because they're not going next to the skin, you can get less. Or if you're confident they're never going to lose a jumper. I am not confident that about this. This is why, although even if you are confident you've got a child that's never going to lose a jumper, I would highly recommend these. Now, you've heard me rave about these for years and years and years. As it happens, these were gifted to me, but I have been buying these since long before I started vlogging. And these are stickers from a company called My Name Tags. They go onto the care labels of clothes, and they are machine washable after 24 hours. But they can also go on lunch boxes, things that go in the dishwasher, and they are dishwasher safe after 24 hours. So we are going to label up all of your uniform that we put away today. I have actually got a discount code, so if you use the link on screen or the QR code on screen and the discount code, you can find all this information down in the description too, then you can save a bit of money on yours. But honestly, how long have I been using these? Since
like ages.
Long time. Right, I know we've got all of your jumpers. Trousers. Now we had the trousers from Marks and Spencer's. You tried these on and they were fine, weren't they? If you caught my recent back to school haul, then you'll know that I bought these. Since then, you've tried them on, they're all good. They do feel really stiff. So before we label them, I'm going to detag them and chuck all of those through the washing machine. And then when those are out of the washing machine later, we can put them into your slots. So yes, trousers. Yes, you've actually got 6 of those because they're in packs of 2. And you tend to go through the knees of your trousers. I don't know what you do with them. So we need 5. We've got 6. We don't need any to get. Shorts, skirts. You're not going to need any skirts. And you're not going to need any pinafores or school dresses. Pants, vests, socks. We need to have just a general look. Oh, hang on though. I did buy socks. Did I not? Yes. I bought you school socks. Yes, darling.
Can I get a drink?
Yes, of course you can.
I'm just thirsty.
That's fine. Will's just nipping off to get a drink. I shall carry on. So yeah, socks. I did actually buy new school socks, so we're all good for that. He does not need tights. School shoes I need to order. Obviously, I might leave that a little bit later in the summer because his feet may grow. And then hairbands and things. He's not going to need that. And a school coat. He just needs a plain black coat. So I'm on the lookout for one of those. Shout out down in the comments if you've seen any nice, trendy, but also school appropriate black coats. I don't know what to get him. So yeah, we're doing pretty well for Will. Back in the room. Okay, what's on the next page? Right, PE bag. Are you going to have a separate bag for PE kit to put inside your big bag? Because we have already got the school bag. Maybe, I tell you what we're going to need. It's just one of those inner bags for your shoes if they're all muddy. Do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to need to locate one of those. I might have one downstairs, a drawstring bag. PE top, I've already got you, and your shorts. Right, we do need to get you your trainers. So we're done. We're not done on the bag. We're done on the top and the shorts. Excellent. Outdoor learning. I guess that's not something you're doing in secondary school. So we can just put a big old squiggle through that. Okay. The last page is sort of miscellaneous items. But we've got quite a lot of this. So name labels, we're done. We've got those. School bag, we're done. Hand sanitizer bottle. This do you want? We can just stick a hand sanitizer, like a little one, inside your bag, can't we? Pencil case. I believe you've got a pencil case and it's in there. Can you check that for me, darling? Ah, there we go. Pencil case, check. Pens, pencils, rubber. Have you got enough? Yeah, if you saw my back to school haul, the first one of the summer, there'll probably be another one. Then I did buy this rather extensive set with 50 pieces in it. So I think that's got everything you need, isn't it? Okay, so pens, pencils, rubber, that was all in there. Pencil case, felt tips. Are there felt tips in it? Do you need felt tips? Do you need felt tips in secondary school? I can't remember. It was a while since done it there. Math set, done. Calculator. Shout out in the comments if you had this exact same calculator for school. I think everyone in the country had one. Okay, calculator, glue stick. There was one of those in there. A4 popper folders. I did get 11 billion of them. You heard me talk about the folder system before. Basically, we're going to have one folder for each subject. And each night, the night before, you pack the appropriate folders for the subjects the next day. Easy peasy. It worked for Dylan, didn't it? We're going to do that again. Water bottles. Right, you don't need a lunchbox because you're having school dinners. Water bottle you've got. Okay, I think we're making some pretty good progress with you. There's not much we need to get for you at all now. Basically, coat, shoes, trainers. They're the big ones, aren't they? So if we can detag this stuff, get this stuff ready to be donated, we can get you organised and move on to the girls.
We break down, caving in to our doubts, faces filled with sadness. When words are said, we'll regret. I can see the fire that we made just to save us. When we try to make up for never letting go, said the things we promised not to say, then we break up just to start all over, even though we know this is the hard way better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way to better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way to better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way to better.
So Will's stuff is in the washing machine. The trousers definitely need washing, they were way too stiff. And jumpers, whenever you buy school jumpers, even if you don't want to wash everything, you don't want to wash polo shirts or whatever, the school jumpers are so fluffy on the inside that as soon as they take off their jumper, on the first day, if you haven't washed it, they'll just be covered in a layer of fluff. So wash and perhaps tumble dry those jumpers just to defluff them a little bit. I would highly recommend. It just seems to be the way it goes with all school uniforms. It's just the fluff, especially if they've got a light polo or a white polo and a darker jumper. It can be messy on that very first day. So all that's in the wash. We're now going to move on to stuff for the girlies. I think this is going to be more challenging and messier. They've got a lot more uniform. They also have seasonal uniforms, so some of that's going to have to be packed away. So let's go and empty some of it out. I think I'm just going to bring it all in here where there's a bit more floor space to tackle it and deal with it all. Okay, girlies, we're going to sort out your uniform now. We did tidy this room. Is it supposed to be tidy? Never mind. We won't worry about that. We've got an exploding, this is very Instagram versus reality, the reality version. All of this needs emptying out, girls. Take all that and pop it in Mummy's room. We're taking all the uniform through to Mummy's room to get sorted. Dump it on the floor in Mummy's room, girls. Well done. Woo! And into Bella's room. Bells, we need to do the same with yours. Although I've got to say, a lot of yours is already not in there. We probably need to sort through your dressing up at some point this summer as well. But for now, let's just focus on the uniform. Through to Mummy's room! As predicted, there's a lot more to tackle with the girls. I've got Bella's stuff over this side. This is the stuff that's come out of her immediate laundry and bag. And this is all the spares and the stuff that might be too small for her I have to go through. And then all this is Zara's, we've got dumped on the floor. And then a big box of stuff. She's got a lot of stuff that maybe was Bella's, doesn't fit her yet. A lot of this is going to be too small. So I'm going to go through everything I know to be the right sizes, sort that. I'm going to get rid of anything like this PE top, but we're going to need a new one of those. That's looking a bit grim. Also, I need to pack away the summer dresses because we're not going to need those until next summer. They won't wear those until after Easter 2024. So I have had enough and I don't want to do this. Please send help. But I've started now, so I better finish.
I can't tell what's wrong or right. Should I go without saying goodbye? All I know is I need to be somewhere else to set me free. I don't know what to do now. Need to figure it out, but I don't know how. I hope the wind will carry me and take me away to where I should be. I don't know where I belong, but I keep on searching for my home. There's a hunger in my soul, makes me keep on trying, holding on. Take me all the way, all the way. Take me all the way, and I keep on searching for my home.
Making some progress with Bella's stuff. So all of this is too small for Bella. Some of it's age 7, some of it's age 8. But she's in at least 9 to 10 or 10 to 11 stuff now because she's gone super tall. So that's sort of the stuff she's grown out of. This is a cardigan and one pair of leggings that may fit. And a couple of skirts. I think we've got enough. Let's see how many polo tops we got. 4 polo tops that will fit her. So this is stuff that might fit Bella. I need to get her to try it on. Some of that can be washed and freshened up and put away for September. All of this is going to have to be put away for Zara when she gets a little bit older, but she's definitely not going to be in this stuff anytime soon. Now to tackle Zara's stuff. I would imagine she's grown out of quite a lot of this.
Oh, I wonder if there's a place where the sun won't go away. Wide awake with an open mind, looking out from a mountain high. I don't know what to do now, need to figure it out, but I don't know how. I hope the wind will carry me and take me away to where I should be.
It is a number of hours later. I have fed the children some lunch, laundered the stuff that does fit the girls, that is going to be appropriate for this upcoming school season. I still haven't sorted all the stuff down there on the floor. I haven't packed that away. I haven't packed away the summer dresses. The whole place is looking like a flipping tip, to be honest. But it's okay, because we're making progress. I just need to go through the list of everything for the girls, and then I can put that stuff away. It is still July at the point of filming this, and I can just know that all of their stuff is ready for September, minus whatever I've got to buy, and that will feel really satisfying. So as messy as this is right now, it will feel really good when this is done. And I'm hoping my shopping list for the girls, at least, is going to be really short. They've got a lot of stuff. I know I bought extra stuff for Bella mid-year because she grew. Obviously Zara has got plenty because I bought plenty for Bella in past years, and she's got most of that, plus she's had some bits for herself bought over the years. But I really don't think I'm going to need to get anything at all for her. I did buy Bella some cardigans because I knew she needed some of those, so those are hanging up in the other room. Actually, I need to sort those and label them. So I'm going to go through all this, tick it all off the list, label anything that doesn't have a label in it. Everything should be labelled, but if it doesn't have a label, or maybe if it's got a Bella label in it and it needs to have a Zara label in it, I will sort that. And I can tidy up in here, and then get this summer stuff packed away in packing cubes under the bed. And then I guess we're going to have to go downstairs and tackle the school bag station by the door, which I know needs a massive declutter. There's so much junk dumped in there from the school year. And then we can finalise all the non-uniform bits, PE kit, forest school kit, things like that, outdoor learning kit, and stationery, specifically for the girls. Not much longer. Keep going, Ree. Keep going, keep going, keep going, even though I really don't want to.
I'll be your shelter to keep you safe from harm when the darkness comes. I will hold my arms around you tight, and I won't let go. Oh no, I won't let you go. We can hear them closing in around us. Never know, and they will never know. But when they're coming, we don't need to dodge. 'Cause I'm bulletproof. I'm bulletproof when I fight for you. I'm bulletproof. I'm bulletproof when I fight for I'm bulletproof. I'm bulletproof when I fight for you. I'm bulletproof. I'm bulletproof when I fight for you. This is the moment of truth when I got to be stronger. Need us.
What have I done? As we've been doing the back to school stock take, I've decided it was a good idea to pull out all the dressing up, and I've thrown it all into the hall. And then Zara's, look, more there. We're trying to sort what fits and what doesn't fit. Zara's room looks like this.
Angel outfit.
Oh, what have I done? What have I done? So while we've now created utter chaos with the dressing up being pulled out, but it is a job that needed doing because it was all underneath their school stuff and just spewing out all over the floor. Anyway, William's trousers are now clean and dry. I'm going to label these, pop his stuff into his unit, and then William's uniform is there or thereabouts. I do need to sit and check everything off the list, but I don't think we're far off with his. And then I need to go back through, check off all the girls' stuff, and then we can go downstairs. But I really wish I hadn't started all this chaos, I must admit. I'm definitely having a what have I done kind of moment. Send help.
But my skin's your shield, and I won't let go. Oh no, I won't let you go. We can hear them closing in around us. Never know, and they will never know. But when they're coming, we don't have to dodge. 'Cause
Feeling pretty overwhelmed now. My auntie's been, so we've just stopped, and I've totally lost momentum. But equally, the place is such a tip, we can't physically go to bed with it as it is. So Zara's room, looking pretty horrific. There's a big massive pile. There's a pile of clothes that need sorting, because it's not just been a back to school stock take, which I still haven't even finished, but it's also been pulling things out of the wardrobes. Basically, there was just so much stuff, so much dressing up stuff just spewing out everywhere, that it didn't feel good to have like really neat and tidy uniform and just spewing out stuff. So Bella has got this basket to sort. She got this, and in my room, there's stuff all over the floor here. There's a big pile of tutus here for some reason. We're supposed to be doing back to school. So I now need to sort this, which is Zara's uniform, into her room. Those are Belle dresses for taking on our Disney trip. Zara, we're going to sort this stuff now into your room. This is spare bits of uniform that you're not going to need straight away. Right, let's get going.
I'm bulletproof. I'm bulletproof when I fight for you. I am bulletproof. I'm bulletproof when I fight. I'm bulletproof. I'm bulletproof.
Well, the good news is the chaos is now starting to feel a little bit more like organised chaos. So here in Zara's wardrobe, we have got all of her stuff neatly organised. Socks, leggings. We do need to add pants, but that can be done nearer the time. Cardigans, all the things. Then the bottom box down there, I have got her spare long sleeve tops and the little vest things and various bits and pieces that do not fit into her organiser. That basket can go downstairs. This needs to go downstairs because it's more stuff that doesn't fit. The girls are sorting all of this just non-uniform stuff, which is just laundry, which ended up in with the other stuff. Well done, girlies. So this needs to go in dressing up. These are clothes the girls have grown out of that apparently they want to keep for their teddy. Don't ask. And then all of this needs to be put into a packing cube under the bed. It's stuff that's too small for Bella and too big for Zara. Likewise, this stuff needs to be put into a packing cube. This is summer dress stuff for next year. Will's stuff is all organised, and then in Bella's room I have got these dresses I need to hang up, but they are for packing for our trip. And then in here we have got all of her uniform organised nicely. So we're doing really, really, really well, in spite of the fact that the place still looks like a tip. Shorts and skirts, the girls are all fine for those. What I do need for them, perhaps that's the stuff that I do really need to focus on. Trousers and leggings, who are we on? Bella, is this Bella's? This is Bella. Or Zara, this one's Bella. We're done for trousers and leggings, she's fine. Shorts, she does still need gym shorts, and she's going to need, that's on the next page actually. She's good for skirts, she's good for pinafores, school dresses, pants, vests, socks, tights. So I could do with another pack of socks for her. So we're just going to put like five pairs of socks. I think she's tending to wear leggings and socks rather than tights, so we don't need to bother with any more tights. They're definitely going to need school shoes. They don't do school ties. She's got plenty of hairbands and hair bobbles. I think their coats are going to be fine, you know. I think those are fine. Hat, scarf, gloves, all good. On to the next page. Right. See, shorts. She doesn't actually need shorts for uniform, but shorts for PE she does need. So, still to get PE bag. She did find a bag she had from bowling. She wants to use that, so that's fine. We still need a PE top, PE shorts, joggers. She's got a hoodie. And then stationery, they have got boxes downstairs. That might have to be a job I do on another day because I'm kind of losing the plot right now. But moving on to Zara's, she's got enough polo tops, jumpers and cardigans, leggings, shorts, skirts, all the things, pinafores, school dresses. She's fine, absolutely fine for all those. She's got perfect amount of socks. Bella needed a pack of socks. Zara does not. She does need school shoes. We don't need school ties. She's fine for hairbands and baubles. Again, coat, absolutely fine. And again, she's going to need, I found a perfectly good pair of PE shorts, but she is going to need a PE top. And I need to look through her outdoor learning stuff. So I'm just going to have to stop filming for now and pick up with you guys in the morning when I'm feeling less frazzled. It is the next day, and luckily I am feeling a little more energised than yesterday, which is not hard, is it? I was like half asleep. So not a great deal left to do this back to school stock take. Oh, maybe I'm more tired than I thought. Anyway, I have just got these couple of baskets of things which are going to be packed into packing cubes under the bed, and then we do have to tackle the school bag station and then go through the final list and create my final shopping list, which hopefully will just be itty bitty. So without further ado, while I have some form of momentum and energy, let's get this finished. We're going to get this stuff packed away under the bed. This lot is the stuff that is currently too small for Bella and too big for Zara. I've got a couple of bags downstairs of stuff that's even too small for Zara, and I've got a whole load of 4 to 5 stuff, and actually loads and loads of 3 to 4 stuff that came out of Zara's room. So that's all going to be donated. And now let's move on to tackling the school bag station. Right, kiddos, now for the boxes of doom. We need to get these boxes emptied, decluttered of any stuff from, see, there's just like a lot of bits of papery type stuff. Like, we need to, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to check out. Yours there.
Look in the front pouch of mine.
Why? What's in the front pouch of yours?
It has like loads and loads of junk.
Yeah, oh my goodness. Right, William.
Can I sort the front pouch in my bag?
Just tip it there. Well, tip yours back here.
Nice. Look, Mummy, this is kind of what I mean. Look. Mummy. Mummy, this is sort of what I mean.
Oh, no, Bells. Right. Jump.
Oh, please, ew. What is that?
I've got to say, whenever we tip these boxes out, I always realise that we need to do it far more often than we actually do. But still, at least a place to collect all the junk together is better than having it all over the floor. Otherwise, the house would look like this every day. So, I'm going to start going through what we've got, what needs washing. There's going to be a lot of stuff in here that needs to be removed and washed. A lot of stuff that needs to be thrown away. And then, in order to stock take... Bella, you've brought home half of the field with these wellies. There's literally a bag of mud.
So actually,
excellent. Oh, do these wellies even fit you, darling?
Pleasure.
Do they even fit you? They stink.
I don't know.
Do they even fit you?
I don't know.
Would somebody please put those without tipping them over by the back door in the laundry room for me, please? Keep them upright for Mummy.
They don't stink.
They stink
smell
quite
like
bad.
mud.
Yeah, it's not great, is it? It's not.
I know, but it's not the end of the world.
It's definitely not the end of the world, no. Right, do these outdoor learning kit bits fit you? What size is that? 7 to 8. Do these fit you, baby girl? I think I'd buy you new outdoor learning halfway through the year because...
Then, she was on holiday. The trousers were new.
The trousers were new, yes, because someone in school ripped them. So,
That was in year 2, I think.
Oh, do these still fit you?
I'll try them on.
There we go. That's what I need to know.
On my next
Right.
bag. I'm telling
Let's
you
speed this up. We've now got pretty empty boxes, just some Pack-A-Macs and some empty kind of gym bag things to fill up in each of the children's boxes. So this bag is for stuff that needs to go upstairs. These are the children's old school bags, which will now become their new swim bags or activity bags, that kind of thing. So when they do have an upgraded bag, then perhaps they'll use these for karate, and then their scruffiest bag will be recycled. This is all stationery, and I need to vacuum all through here because it's a right old mess. That is an old changing bag which needs to be donated, and then we've got a whole host of outdoor learning kit, plenty of sizes for both of the girls. William doesn't currently need outdoor learning kit for secondary school, but all of that needs washing. I think we are getting there-ish, near, sort of. I think back to school stock take is time to go through it once and for all. So let's start with Will. We're doing really well for Will, really well. I mean, he was the easy peasiest because I know he's going on to the next stage of his schooling career. Is it called a career? So there are certain things that he's not going to need. So he's not going to need school shorts. I'm just going to put a big old line through the things, a satisfying line through the things we do not need for Will. Plenty of vests. School shoes. We are going to need to get school shoes for definite. We're going to need to measure his feet and get the school shoes. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do some big old circling around the stuff we still absolutely need. So school shoes for definite. Coat for definite. Hat, scarf, gloves, I think we're all right, but I'm definitely still on the lookout for school coat and shoes for Will. What to get for him, I don't know. But we definitely still need to get the trainers. The rest of his PE kit I picked up in the school uniform shop with, because he needs like specific colours and stuff for secondary school. We're not bothering with any outdoor learning. Easy. He also does need swim stuff for secondary school for certain terms, but they have swimming lessons anyway, so we've already got that. So name label school bag, hand sanitizer bottles. I could probably do with picking up for all of them. Most of Will's stuff's looking really good. He did want some felt tip pens. Pop-Up I've got. Do you know what? He is not done, but the shopping list is itty bitty. Okay. Bella. Most of this stuff we looked at yesterday, so she doesn't actually need those. Okay. She definitely doesn't need tights because she's got, so I could do with getting her some more navy school socks. The girls have decided that leggings and socks are easier than tights, so that's what they want. It's also a little bit warmer, I feel, and the leggings are a little bit more hard wearing than tights, marginally less likely to lather and get holes. Hairbands and bobbles and things, absolutely fine. Their coats are fine for now. Definitely for the girls, I'd rather just get them coats halfway through the year if they need them, rather than get brand new coats when they really don't need them. She does need a new white PE top and trainers and outdoor learning stuff. I've got all of those to wash, but I've got age 7 to 8 in pink and age 9 to 10 in navy, either of which would be absolutely fine for Bella. So all of that is done. Bella's pencil case and Zara's pencil case, they've got the same pencil case. It's really cool actually, but I'll show you that in my next weekly vlog. So make sure you look out for that and I'll show you their pencil cases. They're so chuffed with those, but they weren't picked up at the time I filmed the last haul video. Pens, pencils, rubbers, coloured pencils. She doesn't need a math set or a calculator yet. Plenty of glue sticks. I will go through that stationery. That's the only thing I need to do is go through that stationery box and really establish the stationery. But I can do that a little bit closer to the time. But Bella really doesn't need much uniform. I'm so glad I went through all of that stuff. I had bought her new cardigans and pinafore skirts and things because I knew she needed those, but I wasn't sure about tops. And then I went through all her uniform and I realised that I'd bought age 9 to 10 or 10 to 11 t-shirts halfway through the year, so she's absolutely fine. As for Miss Zara, she's got loads of uniform for this size and the next size, so no worries there. Again, both girls like well need school shoes. The girls don't need coats. Zara also needs just a white PE top because those have gone kind of gross and grim, and PE trainers. But all the outdoor learning stuff, done. Same for Zara, she's got the labels, and I'll go through the stationery, but she really doesn't need much because she's in the infants anyway. So make sure you have downloaded your back to school stock take checklist. I guarantee you it will make your shopping list shorter and save you some money. It will force you to do a little bit of organising, maybe not quite as much organising it forced me to do. I did not intend to go there with all the dressing up, but hey ho, I'm glad it's done now, even if yesterday I was like, send help. But it definitely helps to have a really, really good sort out before back to school so we can feel semi-organised, at least going back into the school year. The children's school bag station boxes are nice and clear. So when we do put the new stuff in, hopefully it'll stay organised for just that little bit longer. So on the screen now, you can click on more back to school content or check out my Patreon where I have lots of early release content and exclusive bits and pieces. So take a look at that, hang out with me a little bit more, shop for my planner down in the description, and I shall see you guys very, very soon in the next one. Bye.